Okay, let's have a quick look at the arrival section of the sector tab. So we're going into Brisbane today, and the ATIS says we're landing on 01 left with a wind direction of 060 at 15 knots, but it is gusting up to 28 knots, and the OAT, it's lovely warm 29 degrees in Brisbane today. The QNH is down at 1003, and we're anticipating using EAR off because of temperatures. But if I turned it on, it would get angry because it's unhappy about the temperature, because it really only wants EAI on at low temperatures, in which case it just leaves everything blue. But we're going back to Brisbane being hot and sweaty 29, and obviously the EAI will be off. So having filled in the ATIS like this, you can see over here once again we've got the headwind component, so I'm getting between 10 and 20 knots depending on whether I'm just looking at the wind or looking at the gust, and the crosswind is between 10 and 19 knots, and the limit today in this aircraft is 35. This would obviously change to tailwind if the wind was a tailwind component, and the 15 knot tailwind limit would be in there. ISO deviation is plus 14 on the ground in Brisbane, the elevation is 8, the pressure altitude of the landing runway is 289 feet, which allows me to calculate N1 go round, N1 climb. And this is the available climb gradient based on the planned weight conditions and a go round from landing flap 33 into a missed approach of flap 24. That's engine out. Actually, having said that, that's the most limiting of all engine balk climb or engine out missed approach climb. So 5.8% is what I'm capable of under these conditions. With a zero fuel weight of this and a landing weight of that, based on how much fuel I think I'm going to have over my destination, and this is pre-calculated based on what's above, but I can override that because we've burnt more fuel en route or whatever. The speed card we're using is 35 tonne. Ooh, that's my favourite one. Don't ask me why I have a favourite one. Oh no, the gust is ruined. I'm going to get rid of the gust. I'm going to make it 0. Damn. Right, so based on flap 33, you can see the flap 33 VREF is 115, so the approach is 120, manoeuvring 135, VFTO and VAR 171, lovely round numbers, which is why I like the 35 tonne card. However, the gust ruins all that, so let's put our gust in of 25 knots again. And what you can see is that because I've chosen yes here, it's added that gust calculation requirement to the two speeds that it needs to add it to. If for some weird reason we have icing, then you'll see now that it's also modified those speeds for the icing 7 knot edition, but at 29 degrees, not anticipating icing, so that problem goes away. Meanwhile, based on 4 tonnes and our alternate fuel of 2 tonnes, and our minimum arrival fuel of 28, again, they're pre-calculated, but if you don't like those numbers, you can write in there what you want. So for example, if we're allowing 2.8 tonnes, that's 2 tonnes of alternate fuel plus 800 kilos of fixed reserve. If you think that's not enough to fly your alternate, and it probably isn't, you can bump that up to a higher number. But based on arriving with 4 and needing 28 to go somewhere, I've got 41 minutes of fuel to hold clean, or 38 flap 18, or weirdly enough 45 with one engine shut down. So if you're running out of fuel, the secret is to shut an engine down. But yeah, look, typically 2800 is not very comfortable. You'd probably say, look, I'm really not going to, I want a bit more than that, and today I'm going to say we need 32. Okay, well now you have 27 minutes of holding clean 1500 feet in the conditions and the weight. And that's the end of the arrival section. And you can see again, although you can go over the big sheet, the little pop-up here, either on the left or on the right, of however you need to use it. And when you finish with it, you just put it away. All right, that's done.